Fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. G'day, Keyzie.
Hey, Jase, how are you?
Had a shit of a day.
Shitter of a day?
Shitter of a day, mate.
Oh,
See, I can't even speak properly at the moment.
Yeah.
Tell you how bad my day's got, Keyzie. I'm having a fucking instant coffee. That's how bad it is.
It's good though, right?
No, it's foul.
Nescafe Gold.
It's made me feel worse about myself. You know what I mean? I mean, not that I was feeling bad about myself. I mean, I was feeling bad about other people.
Hey.
But the coffee really is just—it's just the final kick in the bullos.
New
for
haircut,
Hoity J.
though.
Yeah, man. Number 4, what do you think?
Why?
Because I get to the point with my hair, Keyzie, where I just can't be asked anymore.
But that's the attitude of someone who's given up.
Are you saying that it's bad?
No.
Are you saying that I look bad, Keyzie?
No, I'm saying that you've looked cooler in your life. Way cooler. You know, you used to have your swishy hair and something. You had the mullet for a while. That was pretty cool. And now you've just gone, no, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to tap out.
I've gone number 4, man.
I know.
And actually, I was telling you before the podcast, actually, true story, this. My hairdresser, when I said, just give me a number 4, he went, with a goatee, that's bold.
So
and,
did you ask him what he thought of the goatee?
I look like some sort of extremist kind of hardcore. Have you ever seen the movie Romper Stomper?
No, but yes, I am picturing you in that. Yeah.
I mean, with me looking like this, Keyzie, no one's effing with Hoity J, I tell you what.
See, with you looking like that...
You know what I'm saying, Keyzie? They'll take one look at Hoity J and go, I'm not messing with that dude. Well, he's badass.
The problem is you got your little sweater with your collar poking out of it. Like, that's not a real badass look. You know, whereas my denim jacket and faded T-shirt, that's a badass look.
No, but then you've got to chuck in your Motley Moe and your
just regular Moe.
And your wispy goatee and your waxed hairdo, and they go, "This
just
guy's
a regular hairdo.
This guy's just all show, man. He's all show." And can I just say, in terms of you coming across as rugged and threatening, you've got designer rips in your jacket, for fuck's sake.
And in my jeans.
You know what I'm saying? And in your jeans.
Is it too much to have this many?
And you can't have, Keyzie, if you want to be hardcore, an ironed T-shirt.
Okay, first, I don't know where this ironed T-shirt thing came from.
Well, I'm just looking at the creases in it.
Well, I fold my T-shirt and then I put it on and it irons itself.
Oh, right, okay. Sure.
I don't iron T-shirts. In fact, I can't be effed ironing anything.
Right.
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
But do I have too many rips in my clothing? Because my jeans are ripped now and my jacket. Is it too much?
Well, I mean, I just feel like, you're sort of trying to create a tough image, but everyone... And
it's
this
not
is,
tough.
This is the other thing that's wrong with it, Keyzie. Everything's immaculately clean.
Oh, I'm sorry,
you know
I washed my clothes.
I mean, you've got to have a bit of filth, a bit of dirt. I want rips in your jacket that you get from having brawls outside the pub, not that have been designed by someone at Hallenstein's.
Actually, not Hallenstein's, thank you.
Hallenstein's, Keyzie.
I think this jacket's from Culture Kings. But see these little rips here, how they've fallen off? See that? Walked past the door frame, got that hooked on the doorknob, ripped it a wee bit.
Well, you get what you deserve.
Yeah, but that's a real tear, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's badass, isn't
Whatever.
It?
Hey, no Mogi today?
No Mogi today. At a funeral.
Yeah.
So, fair enough reason. He'll be back on deck tomorrow, which is bloody good.
Yes.
Do you think you and I will be okay?
Well, we've got Paddy Gower coming in, so he's always a good chat, so that should be all right. How was your weekend? Did you get on it?
Did I get on it? Yeah, Saturday night was great. One of my mates, Mania, who works for the ACC.
Yeah.
You know Mania.
Well, he's always on it.
He's always on it. And basically, I was like, hey, we haven't just got on it and watched rugby league in ages. So he came to my house. My wife made pulled pork bao buns and meringues.
Yeah.
And we watched 3 straight games of rugby league while the girls sat in silence, and we just punished beer after beer after beer. And then after the last game, it was just like, right, I'll see you later. It's like, okay, sweet.
Yeah, I can see your relationship lasting about another couple of months, Keyzie.
Nah, it's rock solid, man. It's rock solid.
Because no doubt there's no doubt that evening ended with you putting her to bed at some stage and you carrying on with the boozing and then going back to bed stinking of booze and bao bun and pulled pork and then doing a massive Keyzie steamer at midnight because you're filled to the capacity with beersies and bao buns and pulled pork.
Do you know? I mean, that's a ferocious mixture. Sunday morning.
Because the thing about pulled pork is, Keyzie,
what's the thing about pulled pork?
It's very stringy. You know what I mean? And so you've got sort of web action in your bowels going on.
I got bowels in my bowels.
With about 80 litres of beer behind it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's not a pleasant thing coming out of your
Jase, this
your
isn't
nose.
what I thought we were going to be talking about.
Well, I'm just trying to give you a perspective from your wife's point of view.
Right.
You know, you come to bed stinking of booze, probably slobbering away, and then you stagger.
Dribble a lot, actually.
Yeah, then you stagger out of bed at midnight, and you can just hear Keyzie in the bathroom there. Yeah, you know, and you come back and there's the stench and the sweat pouring off your forehead, roll back into bed, probably do a fart and a belch and then roll over. And then you do another belch and you get on your computer.
I don't get on my computer and watch porn, right? That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
No, I was going to say, well, then you get the Xbox out.
I have a PlayStation.
A PlayStation is a play a bit of PlayStation now. You want to play? Yeah. Is that inaccurate?
No, what actually happened, I mean, that's certainly happened before, what you've described there. But one thing I noticed was we sat there, watched all the rugby, had a delicious meal, had a chat, blah, 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 blah. It gets to about midnight, they leave. I've punished upwards of 12 beers, more.
Yeah.
And then I realised, okay, now that I've punished 12 or so more beers, I'm really steamed, and now I'm just going to go to bed? It's like, what was the point of that? I mean, it was fun, and I loved it, and it tastes great. And I loved every second of it. I'd do it again right now if I could. Yeah. But I was like, what's the point of getting that steamed? Why do people punish beers, watching footy or whatever, and then just go straight to bed?
Yeah, well,
what's the point of that?
And you've got to factor in the other side of that is not only did you punish the 12 beers and you had your bail buns and pulled pork
if you
and
mention
stuff,
a steamer again, I'm going to throw this cup at you.
And then you walk into the bedroom and you say, "Oh, Keyzie, that's going to bed."
I don't refer myself as old Keyzie,
hey,
right?
darling, Keyzie's coming to bed, and you take your pants off and realise you've shat yourself.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
There
and
it is.
Then she's having to deal with all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean, Keyzie?
This would not be what the show is
hey,
today.
Hey, darling. And then, then you get in there and you don't feel well. Keyzie doesn't feel well. He's a bit sweaty and he's looking around for his nebulizer.
The nebulizer is at the doctor's office, all right, Jase?
Okay.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Seriously, I'm a very tidy drunk.
Yeah.
It's a good thing about it. I do dribble a lot, but I'll be real steamed, stagger into the kitchen, have some Panadol, grab my big bottle of water, and then go to bed, wake up at like 3 a.m., massive headache.
Yeah.
Punish the water.
To be honest, with my hangovers, I never got the headache. I never got that part of it. I just got massive anxiety and nausea.
See, no, I don't get any of that.
Are you a spewer?
No.
Yeah, no, neither was I, because it always seemed like a waste to me to hit the beersies
and then spew it all out.
Whereas I had mates that would deliberately
make themselves
hit the beers and then make themselves spew at the end of it. It's like, what's the point of that?
That's weird. That's gluttonous almost. So you can keep drinking or whatever. No, that's not me. But the other thing I noticed too is I'm just on the beers. Like I'm always just on the beers. And whenever someone brings out wine or something, that's when it goes to shit.
Yeah.
So I just stick to the beers and I'll wake up in the morning slightly foggy, but good as gold.
Well, I mean, from your perspective.
That's why you can never tell when I'm on the show and I've hung over.
I can always tell, Keyzie, because, you get a bit nasally.
Am I not nasally right now?
The old snoz is a bit sort of...
Why are you bringing back the snoz stuff?
I'm not. I'm just
because I've been well behaved on this. I haven't said anything about yours.
Actually, what we need to do is have a final count on that.
Beaker.
From Pugs, and to see how much you owe, Keyzie. Because I'm thinking $200-300.
Well, it was $300 for a while there. And so it's probably gone up. Oh, you're bringing Pugs in, are you?
Yeah, well, if you want to put a final nail on this, let's do it now. G'day, Pugs, you mad bastard. You all right?
Yeah, g'day, mate. How are you?
You've had a shitter of a day too, haven't you,
fuck
Pugs?
me, have I what?
Yeah.
But what's up? What did we bring me in for?
We were talking about Keyzie snoz.
No, Jase is carrying
Hang
on.
Let me pull up a chair.
Jase is carrying on with the nose gags, even though we promised we wouldn't.
And
did we promise that?
No, I don't even recall promising.
I thought they sort of faded off.
We said we were going to put it to bed in case people get sick of it.
Ah, that's right.
But Jase is like, no, it's all I've got. I've built my career on this.
Did we take a vote on it? Did we all agree?
Well, what I want to know is, because we've never had a final tally, Pugs, in terms of
a smelly tally.
You know what I mean?
I definitely have been keeping count, despite the fact that we've faded off there. I've definitely kept an exact tally and a
Yeah,
count
good on you, Pugs.
of exactly how many. I've been every single
You know
time
why,
I've been writing
Pugs?
it down.
Because you're a professional, mate.
Absolutely,
But hey,
every time
absolute
without
professional.
fail. Put it in my little doc there.
Hypothetically speaking, if someone hadn't done that, let's just say Pugs wasn't as professional as we thought he was.
But he is.
Yeah, absolutely. This is hypothetical. He could quite easily just sort of add 10 to each of ours that he had from ages ago, then bring that in, and no one would be the
Radio's
wiser.
actually real.
And I actually trust Pugs. Unlike you, Keyzie.
Right.
He's the most legitimate fella I've ever come across.
you?
That's very
And
sweet.
are you
legitimate?
Are you seriously putting into question Pugs's authenticity?
No, I'm saying
feel like it's not the
hypothetically.
first.
Well, hypothetically, yeah.
Well, why do you care about authenticity? You're not very authentic.
I'm totally authentic, mate.
Did you
This
eat all
is-
4 of those big King XLs?
The thing is...
Or did I eat one? And did Pugs eat one?
Hang on.
Hang
on. I'm going to
There
stop
we
you
go.
right
yeah,
there.
Thank you, Pugs. Thank you, mate.
This is just...
Holy moly.
What a carry-on.
This show has integrity.
Yeah, thank you, Pugs.
Does it? He talked about me taking a shit for
It
about
is
3
high
minutes
class
straight.
and it's highbrow.
Thank you.
Keyzie word of the day is
Professionalism.
Whatever, Keyzie. What do you know about professionalism,
Nothing.
mate?
I was looking at Pugs when I said
Yeah,
it.
totally. Sorry. Hey, Pugs.
Hey.
Sorry, Keyzie had to go there, mate. I didn't bring you in for Keyzie
It's
to have
okay.
a go.
I thought I would come in here and have a nice friendly chat, but you can't
it's
join
in
them
here?
all. And
In
what's
this
that?
studio, a nice friendly chat.
I don't know. You think you know somebody. And
Yeah, and then they shit all over you, don't they? Big Keyzie.
Jase, get this out. Get this out of your system now before we go on the show, please.
It's all done now. It's all done.
All right. Send all the Keyzie words in this week to the Hauraki Big Show on the messenger there and your cell phone number. We could call you with a prize. Shit, we're going to have to do that today. Ring someone, give them a prize.
Oh, yeah. We'll do that when we do the potty thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, mind you, we have to move that down a bit because we've got Paddy coming in around
Yeah,
that time,
Paddy
don't
and the
we?
potty and the it's all over the place.
I scheduled it before it, so
Oh,
we could do
there
it
you go.
before he
No.
comes in.
See, this is what I'm talking
and
about,
pre-called
Pugs.
the people.
This
so-
is what I'm talking about,
Good on you, mate. Yeah.
You're an amazing guy.
It's worth sending in those Keyzie words because there's backbone, t-shirts, BK, all sorts of things. So get stuck in.
Thanks, mate.